welcome back, friends, for Reading Time with CJ. I'm so glad you can join me today. And look at the color I'm wearing. It's yellow, like the sun. But can you guess what kind of books we're gonna read today? I have a little hint, but let's look in my secret bag of books. All right, guys, are you ready to read with me? I sure hope so. Look at this! That's right! Curious George! Who's excited? All right, friends, let's read together. Let's sit quietly and read our books. So the first one is called Curious George is Happy. George is happy. He is happy to pat a puppy. He is happy to chat with a rabbit. George is happy to sit on a lap. He is happy to have an apple. George is happy to try on a hat. He is happy to have pancakes. Sometimes George is so happy that he has to dance. Wow, George is so silly. I loved that book. Let's go on to the next. This one is called Curious George the Best. What does George like best? He thinks bananas are the best food ever. His bed is the best place to rest. Presents are the best kind of surprise. His best present ever was a bike. Playing at the beach is the best part of summer. George loves his friend best of all. Oh, that's a very sweet book. I love that one. Let's go on to the next book. This one is called Curious George, Big and Little. Let's open it up. The man with the yellow hat is big. George is little. This kitten is little. This hippo is big. This blue fish is little. This yellow fish is big. Wow, this gift is big. This ship is even bigger. This stack of dishes is big. George wishes it were little. These pajamas are way too big. What does George see from the window? It's a big bunch of kids. Come on in. So awesome. Ready for the next one, friends? Curious George, the doctor's office. Girls and boys, do you like going to the doctor's office? I know it can be scary sometimes, but they're there to help us and make us feel better. Let's look inside this book. Why is George at the hospital? Is something wrong? No problem. He's just visiting the doctor's office. The doctor will see you now. George does not like getting his shots. After his shots, George gets a lollipop. See you next year, Doc. Wow, George was really good at the doctor's office and he even got lollipops. I remember when I was going to the doctor and got lollipops too. Did you ever get lollipops? Or stickers maybe? Yeah, that's fun. Let's go on to the next book, friends. This one is called Curious George, Fun, Fun, Fun. How does George have fun? It is fun to juggle. A drum is fun. It is just as much as fun to tumble. A bug, what fun! It is fun to be curious. Wow, Curious George is so silly. He's amazing. Let's go on to the next one. Curious George, let's play. George wants to play. What will he play today? He could play a game. He could play with a train. How about baseball? He could play with his pail and spade. Should he play with an alligator? No way, run away. Will you play with George? Oh boy, I sure want to play with George. That was great, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in today for our series with Curious George. And stay tuned. This is part 1, and our part 2 of Curious George will be coming out soon. So take care and have a great day and continue to read. Bye-bye.